Oh, this is spray. This is spray. Look at this. Them ain't clouds. Give me a break. The sun's breaking through it though. The sun's breaking through it. Last warm night, last warm day of the year, likely for the Twin Cities, Minnesota. Pants on the ground here, chief meteorologist in the Twin Cities, Minnesota. We're in Saint Paul, the capital city, on the east side. Just in front of me, there's a huge pit just beyond the light line here on the floor. See the grass line there? And it ends right there. That's a huge pit known as Swede Hollow. We've been exploring this pit recently, and we're going to do some more. I had a request to go check out some more of that staircase, and I said, certainly, that's a good idea, because I want to do that. Welcome back to St. Paul. I'm on the east side right now, and that's the cathedral building. Over there is the Capitol building, way over there. There's the Capitol building. So they both tower up on their hills. That's Summit Hill over there where the cathedral is, and that's Capitol Hill where the Capitol building is. And they tower over the city. You can see them for miles. We are miles away. We're on the east side. And let me show you what we're doing. Sun came out, it broke through all the spray. This is spray. Oh, they're spraying right now. They're spraying right now. Dadgummit. Dadgummit, right here, right as I said that too. Just as I said it. Shame on you. And cursed be you. And in Jesus Christ's name, may you go forth from your body and wander, baby. In Jesus Christ's name. So this is and I rebuke you as well. So this is all flat and level up here. See the pit? Remember the pit that we were looking at recently? And we've been here a lot actually recently. And there's here's a guy walking on top of the Stonehenge deal. Do you remember that Stonehenge deal right there? With those little granite round things and stones up there. And we cracked a few lids on top there. Here's the deep pit, and on top of it, it's flat and level on top, see? Flat and level up here, all the way around. And here's a deep pit, that's Swede Hollow. And if you remember, I was telling you about this before. Immigrants have made this their home for centuries. You can see the buildings right there so beautifully. These two. I know you can't see them with the trees, but I can see them. It's just wow. And that's a site that's been seen here since the old Mother Muffin world. Their eyes saw these buildings too, like this, beautifully, without the trees probably blocking the view. And many more beautiful buildings that were here. Oh my goodness. It's just like that's a site that's been ingrained right there for who knows how long. Right there where it is, right where they stand. We know they've been here for longer than they say. And it's a site that's been seen by eyes who were destroyed. And this is Swede Hollow. And immigrants have been making this their homes. So at first it was the Swedes, and then the Mexicans, and now it's we got Hmong communities here, and locals too. Even now, if the homeless communities are making this, they make this their home, and they have been. There used to be more buildings down here. By the 1840s, white settlers forced out Dakota people, and they created a series of communities here. So there was, and also there were buildings down here, see, and they burnt them down. I don't know why they burnt them. Why can't they just demolish them? But they burnt them to the ground. They were down there, down in the hollow. And there were more of them down there, rather. So I think what we were seeing and what we've explored, those structures, I think they were the bottoms of the structures that were down there that were burnt down in the 50s. Now what they say is that this became a park in 1976. However, that's about the time that I read that this was used for landfill. And that's why it's here. That's what I've read that as well. That the huge pit is here because they used it for landfill in the 70s. Well, how can that be so when this became a park, a city park in 1976? How can it be so that it became a city park if, how can that be so if they used it for landfill in the 70s? You know, that's what I'm saying. And why are all the artifacts old world in here? Oh, they are. And why are there strange staircases here with melted steps on them? I had a request. Somebody said, hey, I want to see that staircase again. And I said, certainly. So that's a good idea. Yes, I did bring it. Yes, I did bring it. And I have it. I have modified it. So we're going to blow them, baby. And we're going to blow them. There's not that many. See how wilted they are? It was a dry, and they're already gone off the trees. It's a very wilted and dry year. So the squirrels have already worked through most of it, and it's already pretty much just ground soil already. It's already all this loose stuff. They've already ground it to seasoning salt. The squirrels, they get through that stuff in a couple of weeks if it's warm out like this. They're out here digging. They're out here right now digging. I can hear one of them sound like Bigfoot behind me. So this is a big staircase. Now somebody requested, and I said certainly. This is a very interesting one because it's the old style. Look at see the. Now this is gonna get interesting. Well, watch this. Because there's more than one of these around the area. They're actually all over the place in these deep pits that seem to be water features of some kind in the past. Get this though. Yeah, these are so robust. This is plate steel, and this is all iron. You can hear it. Iron poles or steel poles. Seems to sound like iron, and they've been bent. Requires equipment to do that, to bend it like that. And watch this. This is where it gets interesting. Eh? Yes, I'm gonna blow. Yes, I'm gonna blow first. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna show you something. So if you can see now, there's an element to these steps that are kind of different, and they're like, it's like limestone, which we know what limestone, we know how that stuff is formed, and they're all kind of pockety and melty looking, and they're just around these rims on the landings, like down there as well, same thing. Okay, I blew out those steps kind of a little bit, so just to show you how nice of a pour this is too. I'm not sure if this is the work of the 70s, like they say the 70s. I don't think so. Now these things looking like they were probably rims of brick maybe in between here that blew out. If you can see on the landings, they had these. No, watch this now. Here's the best part. Here's the best part. You start up here, and there were explorers going this way into the brewery I saw. I might want to talk to them. See so from this side of the railing, let's follow it. One piece, one solid piece here of metal. See? One up here that goes to the very top. We were just up there, flat and level, top of the hollow, the deep pit. It's a deep, deep pit. It's straight up, and it goes all the way down, straight down. So this staircase, we saw it from below a little bit, not much of it though. I want to show you this. So this is puzzling to me. I'm thinking this is screaming old world. There ain't no, I mean, look at this. Where the welds should be, first of all, it's seamless. See this work? And this is the old style. The old world used this stuff everywhere. This style of railing, and with the bent tubing, and which requires pretty serious equipment to bend these. You need a bender to do that. See, and the old world seems to have been able to do this like it was nothing. But this seamless right here, seamless. See, this would have had to have. Oh, it's a ladybug, and this is a Japanese beetle. You ain't got spots, baby. You ain't got spots. You're a prankster. You're a trickster. Hang on. It's a trickster, eh? You ain't got no spots. Sorry, I can't see him. Well, I'm telling you, he's a phony. So this is where it gets interesting. Watch this now. So you follow this way. Still, seamless transitions between these corners, okay? Seamless. You can't see any grinding happening here or any welding. It's damn near seamless. The weld, and we can kind of see the welds a little bit, but it seems like prefabbed. Like, and look at this. Continuing on. It's all one solid railing. Come down. At the transition. Still, we're talking like one solid railing here still. Very good work. Seamless transitions between these tubes. See here? And the work is damn near seamless. These welds. See it down here? And then up here. And paint. And it goes on like this all the way to the bottom, which is all the way down there. Wait, hang on a second, look. So, right here, it goes that way, down that way, way over there. This is all one piece. All the way this way. And all the way down to the bottom, way down there. After like 20 cuts. It just goes on and on. You can't see it when I come down here. You can't see it, but oh, maybe you kind of can see. It goes on this way, all the way down in one piece, and every bend, every bend, seamless transitions between every bend. Every transition is seamless. Oh, sorry about the focus, but you can kind of see there. See? What? No, what the? All the way down, all the way up to the very top here. And it's just one, and then these are the same. They have these broken up like limestone pieces like around the landings, on the edge of them. Each landing does. See these landings here? They all have these borders, and this is perfect work here. These rise up about an inch over the side here, each step here. So it has a nice, beautiful, robust look to it. And there's not one crack in any of this cement. Not one of them. Not one crack. It's the good stuff. When it does chip or break, it chips like granite, and then it rounds over like this, like granite does. And it rounds over like granite does, you know, like granite steps would. And it's not going to cause any further damage. It's fine. It's not going to. Right there, that's going to be fine. That's pretty significant right there. I wonder, you know, how that happened. There's people walking up here, you know. But yeah, these are one solid piece all the way down. I don't want to bother those guys over there. I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, I'm going to go this way. We're going to go off trail and look at some of this wallage on the side here, the sides of the wall, for some artifacts. We're going to kind of dig around in this leafage and get the blower so we can kind of see. I'll show you the artifacts. They're crazy over here. Artifacts galore. I mean, you ain't kidding. I mean, I could pull. I'll show you right around the corner here. I was already finding some. Let me show you. So there's all types of glass, crystal glass works. You start pulling out up here. You start pulling this stuff out, okay? And it's everywhere. And a lot of it can be attributed to the brewery being right there. But a lot of it can be attributed to the neighborhoods up on top as well. The neighborhoods up here. And maybe floods of water bringing all their stuff over this huge pit. That seems more likely to me. Because I see lots of these, the best sites for digging are on the sides of huge hills like this, or walls, or the bottom of walls, or hills which were walls and such, or what have you, or just hills. In these hills and all the way down at the bottom, you'll find tons of artifacts just stuffed in these. And that indicates to me that floods of water came and brought people's stuff from their houses. First of all, went into their houses and brought their stuff out, and then that water came over the edges of these hills and deposited all that, their house belongings, which would be their chinas and all the stuff around them, which was only the best of the best stuff that doesn't biodegrade. It's still out here. Their materials, unlike ours today, didn't biodegrade. They're only made of the best masonry materials. It's fine ceramics, bricks, you name it. The metals, where they're pure, they don't rust and disintegrate and deteriorate. They don't do that. They only had the best of the best stuff around them, and it still remains out here because that stuff was meant to last. So let's go take a look and find some of this stuff, because it's everywhere out here. And that's all these people had, just obvious. The stuff laying out here in the rubble is their house belongings. All right, comes down the block with me here. I'll show you down the street. So we got Queen Anne style, Victorian style homes with these spires and these towers and spires. I'll show you again here. So there's this one. Yeah, these are all Queen Anne style. That's Victorian. That's a Victorian. And you ain't kidding. Come back here in the alleyway. Let's go through the alley. See the masonry up here around the edge of the. That's all probably original. And these in the alleyway and such. These big robust masonry steps are probably brick. These old rollers. Oh, fancy little sheds too. Look at this house. It's like a church. It's like a church spire on top of it. That's cool. I love these angles on these old styles. They have all these angles like this on their stuff, on their sheds and garages and stuff. And look at these things, how close they are. They're so cool. Look how close. those two are. It makes you wonder if they were built to be like they're a family. Did they build them together like that? Likely. Or I don't know how it works. I don't know how it worked. These are all Queen Anne style, Victorian style. Come down this way. Oh, beautiful colors too. And the sky as well. They sprayed. It's beautiful though. It's beautiful though. Look at these beautiful homes. Hey, here. There, that all its spires and domes. There's a Queen Anne style. There's another Queen Anne style. Or no, that's not a Queen Anne style. Here's a couple of them here. But then this one over here, where was it now? Now, where was it now? This right here. Oh, the sky is red. Oh, you can see the cathedral and the dome of the church in the Capitol building. Oh, wow. I wonder if we can see it from over here. I can see it through the trees, but no, we can't. It's too many trees. But anyhow, let's look at this house here. If you can see the woodwork, it's nuts. Look at the door, the porchways of these. If you can see all the woodwork. And see, and this one, all the fancy woodwork. Those are Victorians. So off to the other side of the hollow, and we're gonna go check some things out. Look for some artifacts. That was Ham Park, Saint Paul, East 7th Street. Corner building. Turn around the corner, there's a corner building right there. It's downtown this way, down below. See how the street's going down? It's down there. Oh, Eastside Park. They're doing a dance. They're doing a demon dance, baby. They're doing a demon dance. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. Holy smokes, what are they doing right there? The circle. With the circle right in the middle of the park, baby. Right in the middle there, beating the drums. Can you hear it? That's the demon beat. Okay, don't listen to it too much. I might get a copyright, eh? I might get a copyright. You don't want to invite those folks over here. You don't need any of that, baby. You rebuke it. Rebuke it. Give me a break. Pretty buildings. I love these old buildings, eh? Here's the new ones here. The college campus, Metro State. They're ugly. But the sky's pink over there. It's red. Oh, it's almost done. Oh, that was quick. Okay, so we're gonna go across down the bridge here, down the viaduct, and then we're gonna go. There's downtown. There's a good look at it right there from the east side coming into St. Paul. It's a good view. The west side has a great view of it, though. It looks way different from the west side across the river that way. Oh, here's paint. You gotta go this way. This beautiful homes. I love these porches. I love these woodworks. And you can see here. Okay, it's ridiculous. I'm just reaching in. No matter where you're just reaching in. You're pulling artifacts out. You know, look at the green glass coming out of here. You know, it's ridiculous. And it's all old world stuff. Just pieces of people's fine china everywhere. Crown tooled tops to bottles. Fancy glasswork. See the fancy glasswork here. All the decorative aspects to all the glass and such. A small dainty little thing here with no markings, but well, 2 marks. It has 2 marks, but no company name or anything like that. Just done by hand. You can see lots of that often, and no name companies you just never heard of. Here's an old pop tap lid, and porcelain dinner plate. You can see the paint through it. It's porcelain. See, you can see the paint through it. See, porcelain, old world, baby. Old. It's just ridiculous. All this in here. You know, just machine topped crystal mason jars, crystal glass mason jars, you name it. And so some of this stuff's coming home with me for sure. And I'll show you what else I'm finding. Look, let's just kind of dig through some of this. I'll show you as I'm doing it. I kind of wanted to do that. Ooh, a centipede. Oh my goodness gracious, they're creepy. Where'd it go? Goodness, that was spooky. I want to make sure. There he goes, baby. There he goes. My goodness. Oh, look at this. This is fine china as well. I didn't even notice that that was a rock. I thought it was stone. Hey, there's metal right here. This metal something. Or no, it's leather or something. Shoe leather. That's a shoe sole. That's kind of creepy. And look at all these. This is all artifacts. All this in here. And see it's stuffed in here? Everything. There's bricks in here and bricks stuffed in it. Burnt bricks. Crown tooled tops in the bottles. Crown tooled tops in the bottles. You ain't kidding. And look at this. There was beautiful artwork on it. It's blues and flowers and such. You can't see them anymore really, but there was. This burnt and damaged. Unreal. There's all the glass. There's house glass in here and weird stuff. It's just unreal. So a lot of this is going to come home with me. I have some pretty good piles made up, but I'm going to show you as I kind of do it. So here's this stuff over here. That stuff there. And, excuse me. I'm trying to get this situated so I can show you as I do it, you know? Like here, I'm just looking around. Oops. I look around and I find stuff like this just laying there. It's just like a teapot or something. Let me get this better. There we go. Like this. There's more fine china with, yep, more fine china. Beautiful decoration on it and such. So, every single thing you pull up is something that surprises you. All sorts of metal. Let me just get down here on my scooter and stuff quickly. I have piles up here, piles down there. You name, oh, look at this. Yeah, more wordage and stuff. Oh, Minneapolis, Minnesota, so that's locally done. I love when you find that because lots of the stuff was local. I noticed a lot of stuff that they were. Oh, look at the glass work. Oh my God, just give me a break. This is ridiculous. Everything surprises me. Everything is so fancy and beautiful. The textures on the glass is just out of this world. Look at the textures. I can't stop. I want all of it, but I don't. Too much trash. This is so thick. Oh, that's cracked, but that's so thick. I mean, you ain't kidding. There are dinner plates, everything stuffed in here, fine chinas. I just see it everywhere. Corner of a medicine bottle, or square, it's a tiny little medicine bottle. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at the the teacups and stuff. With all the fanciness. Okay. Yeah, my collection with amber glass. Amber. I'm taking that. Oh, look at the base. There's something very thick. But that's what I'm doing, kind of just sifting through this stuff. You just right in the topsoil. I mean, look at this medicine bottle cap or something here. Look at this, tooled. Right here, what's this? Has a metal ring around it still. Strange shaped bottle, lots of tooling marks on it. Machine top. Yeah. All this fine china. What is this doing out here? You know, it's just ridiculous. There's so much of it. Yeah, more amber glass. Spider on my head. There, get off me. Hanging on a thread. Okay. And I think, yeah. It's just bricks and fine materials, all porcelain and ceramics. Porcelain and ceramics. All the glass has there's so many elements of beauty to all this glass work. It's just ridiculous. See, all these textured edges, all this fanciness. We just don't do that today as much, not nearly as much, and we don't do it with the same level of quality that I find in this old antique stuff. Because this is all what they would consider antique
antique rubble. I don't know what it would be antique. This stuff all dates back circa early 1900s is what they would say, and late 1800s, a lot of it, especially in this area by the Hollow, known for a lot of 1800s artifacts. So they say it's all old world stuff. This is all just the damage. Here's a lock. There's no lock. Wow. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Look at that. Old style lock too. Yeah. Give me a break. Oh, that's cool. Old lock there. I'm not telling how old that is, but it's an old one. Melted shit. Just a piece of melted shit. Obviously something that burned up and was hot. Look at the, yeah, just with holes. Whatever it was. Probably a brick. I don't need that. But anywho, let me show you down here a little bit what I found. I think we're good up here. We'll come back in the daytime and do some of this, but I just wanted to verify that there was, oh my Lanta. Look at the detail. It's upraised. Those flowers? Yes, a flower. Sorry, my light's not. Focus. And are you kidding me? Can you see how? Ugh, unreal. So many surprises here, especially on the china. When you pull up the fine china. Oh, what's this? Oh my God! Look at the glass working. How do you even? Excuse me. How do you even? Look at this. Wait till you see how small that. Look at that. How do you even do that? It's so dainty. Those little hatch marks. Oh my God. I love it. That comes with me. Look at this oval. An oval bottle. Yeah. More of this stuff, more of that stuff. What's over here? Oh, shiny china. Okay. Oh, I don't want to lose that piece. Oh, there's so many pieces. I want to see all of them. More porcelain. Digging through the old world's trash, can you believe it? And it is so fun. There's just, you never know what you're going to pull up. It's always something that surprises you. It's always something extremely fancy. And just like, that doesn't make any sense. This is so thick. Bottled in California. Oops, sorry, I'm not doing so good. Old fonts there, it's an old font. Old world font. You get to know the fonts too and stuff. You get to know which ones are modern and which ones are not. There were certain fonts they commonly used in the old world with their stuff too. You get to notice. What's in here? Oh, more fine china. Look at all this I have here. Look at this little piece here. Look at beautiful green. Oh my goodness. Look. A little light bulb that's modern. Here's an old bottle. More textured. Beautiful texture there. Really beautiful texture on this bottle. Wow. How old that looks. Hang on. Let's put that down. Look at that. Wow. The texture on that. So cool. Oh my God. More teacups. More teapots. Look at this. These were obviously assisted people that were just surrounded by the finest stuff. They didn't have crap shit like we did today. Whoever these people were, they had the best of the best. I mean, this is all the best of the best stuff. Look at this, with all this artwork on it. There's flowers and stuff on the china. See here? More artwork on the china. This is the best of the best stuff. Out here, lying here like this, with these beautiful edges on the china. My goodness, and all the flowers. And look at this glass piece. Look at this, what I've had for just here in like 2 minutes. Okay, in 2 minutes, look what we just pulled up. Everything, an element of beauty to it. Everything unusual for the time periods they say it comes from. Like why in these time, if these all came from that early time period, turn of the century, why were they surrounded by such beauty, and how could they achieve this when we don't even do this today? We don't do this to our glass today because it's not easy. It's just not easy. Huge green bottle, like a olive green, strange green. I've never seen a green that color. It's kind of different. I don't know if you can tell. It's like a different green. Kind of like that Mickey's kind of green. I saw like a complete bottle somewhere. I have a complete one down there, but I saw another one. What are these? Round tool tops. Oh, what's this? Look at all this in here. There's metal and oh, the china. Oh my God! Look at how you can see through it. The pink. Oh, what is that even? There's another piece of it. Fine china. You can see the light just illuminates it. Another. Oops, that's something modern there. Got into the mix. This is all just old rubble in here. See. Look at the shapes of the bottles and stuff. These flasks. The U.S. patent. That's old world. Look at the tooling marks on it. All these early patents and stuff. That's like old. That's old lingo. We don't write that on our stuff today. In that way, we did in the past. This old world stuff. It's a world that's dead and gone. We don't do that anymore. Well, I have quite a load here. I'm gonna start taking out the goods from all these piles. I have like 4 piles going up the side of this wall. Start picking out the good stuff to bring home and start examining, add to the collection. What's the blue right here? Yeah, what's the blue right here? It's gonna be something. It's not gonna be everything's gonna be, whatever you see is gonna be something, except for that. I mean, but for the most part, like, and it helps to do this at night, really. This is something. This is interesting. Look at this. More. This line here. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. Medicine bottle. Oh, look at this flat. Oh, look with the numbers on it still. It's a Duraglass. Yeah, Duraglass is an old road company for certain. That's interesting. Everything's interesting. It's just oh, look at the fucking. It's like from China. This is like actual. Like this is like from China. Look at this. Like that Chinese style China. Oh, good Lord. I mean, you're not kidding. I found a couple of marbles too. I have them in my pocket. I'm sorry about the fuzziness and all this. I know it's probably bugging the hell out of you, but look at this. Look at this. This is porcelain. Look, textures here. The china. Oh my God. I'm already at the top of the wall. Damn, I came all the way up here. My scooter's all the way down there. If it even is still there, I better get going. Under the tree, there's teapots. And, oh, come on, man. Give me a break. All of it. This was landfill. This is too much trash, but it's just, the trash here is all old world stuff. Unusual stuff, not turn of the century like they say it would be. This is too advanced, all this stuff. And we don't even, this is more advanced than our stuff today. Look at the glasswork. Look at the glasswork. There's no reason for that to be coming out of the old world in such abundance, and we don't even do this today. Why were they so high quality back then? You know? Explain that part. If you want to, if that's the story you want to give, explain why they were such high quality people and why they did this. Why they went to the extreme heights right in the beginning and then declined. Why decline? Look at this embedded in here, all this china. Oh my God. You can just see all the artwork on the china, it's ridiculous. All the textures on the glass, ridiculous. All the china and unreal. The blue, it's gonna be china, yep. course it is. If it's blue, it's gonna be something pretty. Oh man, I think that's good for now. I better check out my schooner and get my stuff together here. I got a pretty good load just for, look at this. What is the deal? Got a stamp on this one. Japan. Japan, made in Japan. I'm sorry. Made in Japan. Fine China. Look at the texture on the outside. And look at the glaze. Oh, look, it's melted too. So, we'll see all this stuff better in the daytime. We'll see it all better in the daytime. Look at the texture. Oh my God. We're coming back here tomorrow. Man. You wait, kid. What's this? That's new. E&J. Oh, soft stuff right here I'm stepping on. That's really good. You want that soft stuff. Yeah, just loads and loads of artifacts. Okay, I got quite a few artifacts in here, and then we'll break it down later on. I got quite a few interesting artifacts. Just in a matter of maybe half an hour, and I'll show you later on what I got here.